All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick video from my car. As you can tell, apologies if the camera's moving around. I do not have it braced against anything. So Pulse Chain has launched, finally. The bridge is up and running, kind of. A lot of people panicking, a lot of people running for the hills, selling, buying, not really knowing what they're doing, running around like headless chicken. My best advice to you now is to sit back and wait. We joked about people selling their life away for a 10x, and lo and behold, there have been absolute morons doing it for a lot less because they simply don't understand the rules of the game. Not many people do. This is the first time something like this has happened to such an extent. Of course, we're going to see the bridge overburdened. We're going to see things clogged up. We're going to see kinks being ironed out. Any pricing that we're seeing right now is not accurate. It may be somewhat accurate in that moment, but it's such a tiny subset of initial kind of sacrifices that it's pulling from, simply because the bridge hasn't transacted anywhere close to the amount of people that are trying to buy. The prices are either going to be kind of volatile, as they already have, or very short-lived. So anyone right now reporting on pricing, you see a lot of influencers out there telling you that Pulse X is X percentage below sacrifice phase, and Pulse is 3 times to 10 times sacrifice. None of that matters right now. Even if you try to buy it at those prices, you're not going to get it. The liquidity isn't there. The traffic isn't really being processed anywhere close to where it needs to be. So right now, nothing means nothing. If you are confused, if you are wondering what the hell has happened, don't worry about taking to Twitter and venting. That's not going to solve anything. Nothing to vent about right now. Kinks are being ironed out. The process is underway. I can't keep saying this enough. I've seen so many people losing their shit on Twitter over the last day or two, and it really makes no sense. Don't complain about something you don't understand. And I don't mean to harp on about just how irrelevant some of these complaints are, but we're not anywhere close to even realizing kind of true price action right now. Hopefully this will happen over the next coming days, but hey, let's see. No reason to panic right now. If anything, we should be really gung-ho about this whole thing, because there's so much buzz going on in relation to this. Everyone who wants a piece of Pulse X, is simply unable to buy right now. There's such a small subset, like I said, of people whose transactions have even gone through. People, and that's not even the people who don't have any Pulse to begin with. As we start seeing more on-ramps, as we start seeing more facilitators of this ecosystem traction, that's when we're going to have a better idea of where prices are. So again, I don't mean to be redundant, but don't worry right now. We talked about sitting out the launch. Yes, you want to have dry powder sat on the side if you haven't been involved in any of these sacrifices. But do you really want to take a chance and jump in with both feet right now because you kind of have a somewhat of an idea that prices may be slightly lower than you probably... No, you don't, because it's all crap right now. You're going to try to put through a transaction. Your transaction's going to be tied up. You're going to be stressed because it isn't coming through. You don't understand the process. You're going to complain on Twitter. You're going to be falling into this big negative vortex that you don't need to be a part of. Now is not the time to act rash. I can only say this so many times. For anyone who's been watching this channel over the last, couple of months, we know that patience and conviction are literally the only things you need when you think you've gotten into a good project with great fundamentals. This is that project. So don't get deflated because there are some arbitrary numbers being publicized either by influencers or on some of the very early trackers that aren't accurate anyway. Don't worry about it. None of this makes any sense right now. And you know what? It's not really supposed to. We had different ideas of how long it was going to come, or rather it was going to take for some of these accurate price predictions to come. Parity between EHEX and HEX. And we've seen the volatility. There is literally nothing right now telling us that any of these numbers are anywhere near where they are going to be or even where they should be. It's such a mixed bag of sporadic indicators that you can't possibly form any kind of worthwhile result from analyzing this right now. So look, if there are maybe some ultra technical minded traders out there who are seeing opportunities, but even then, being able to make sure you can take advantage of an opportunity or perceived buying opportunity right now, knowing the huge delays that are on the bridge, it's going to take a savant to be able to purchase at anywhere near the rates that they want to. So sit back, chill, relax. Don't let this be a warning. I don't mean to vent again, but a lot of people panicking for no reason. Sit back and wait. You didn't wait anyone looking to sell right away, this may be doing you a favor. We've seen already people selling out for absolutely peanuts because they don't understand what's going on. Look, you can lead a horse to water sometimes, but at the end of the day, the stupid people are going to do what the stupid people want to do. We're not here to save them. We're here to talk to the people who are able and willing to listen. You guys. I know that a lot of people seem to agree with what I've been saying on this channel, which is fantastic. Obviously, other people have their own views, and if I had a penny for every question that's been asked through Twitter or through the YouTube that has been answered a million times, it's par for the course. We're going to see more of it. Obviously, as new people come on board, it's going to get more and more important to be able to educate them. But if you saw Richard Hart's tweet a few minutes ago, no one new is in the ecosystem right now. The price appreciation comes from new revenue coming in, new people. We haven't had any of that. They haven't had access yet. Just because the bridge is live doesn't mean that it's operating as it should be right now. So again, let this settle some nerves. I'll make you feel better. My take on this is even more bullish now that I've seen just how much traction we're getting. I don't think any launch has seen anything close to this. It's only a matter of time before the floodgates open. So be very excited. This is looking very, very bullish. It's probably saving a lot of people who are going to sell prematurely by making selling a kind of a non-option right now. But for those who are happy to wait, to sit this next couple days out and just let the craziness unfold without putting yourself at undue risk, it's great. Just relax, enjoy. We're not going to sell for a while anyway, so why the hell are you concerned or getting or panicking because some inaccurate numbers are being published? Hang in there, folks. We are there. We are quite literally right there at the start line now, just waiting for the lanes to open. The firing pistol's gone, but there's someone standing in the lane. So as soon as this gets ironed out, we'll see some true action. We'll start seeing some things picking up. The important thing is it's open now. It's out there. It's available for people to start building and transacting. And so, those thoroughfares are going to be widened. They're going to be streamlined, and things are going to be rocking and rolling. But right now, it just hasn't happened the way we wanted it to, which is fine. Look, we don't know what's going to happen. Richard Hart didn't even know what's going to happen. But right now, there's been so much craziness and so much excitement about this that, of course, the system is taxed. And by that, I mean, obviously, the system is overrun. That's a good thing, even though in the here and now, for the impatient traders of the world who wanted to buy or sell or whatever they wanted to do, this is not ideal for them. For the rest of us, it's perfectly fine. So I'll catch you on the next one.